And on the way back, like I was coming back in the car, and that other audio I made, I wanted to make a note about holy war. The problem about holy war is about settling a dispute by connecting to something greater than yourself in the universe and leaving it up to, some people would say chance, some people would say God and slash fate slash destiny. And it goes all the way back to the time of the prophets when they used to draw lots. When there was a dispute, they couldn't solve anything. They would say, okay, let's draw lots. Now, from that came gambling, came a lot of other problems. But the idea is that in the origin of all these things are a natural phenomenon in the universe of time and chance and so on. And it's not just chance. It's actually, and that's, I'm not going to get into this. I won't get into this. Then we're going to magic and occultism, how it actually originates in Semitic religion and all this. I'm not going to do that. But what I do want to say is that I think Shiites, Jews, and Christians historically have been similar. Not all the time. But Sunnis, sometimes they just say holy war and they just change the words and they still do it the same old way they do anything else. They don't change their internal approach. Like I said, in the old days, you'd have the priest show up and he'd bless both sides because they'd both be Catholic sides fighting and warring over, their nobilities would have disputes and things like that. But then there was times when the Catholic Church would use the word holy war too. So it's I think it's about the devil in all of us and this whole idea of the demon, this time you can see the Israelis are brave. There's something pure about their approach. It's not as clean as I'd want it. Like, I got angry within the 7th or 8th day because I was like, oh, like, why are you guys, but that's what it is. Their method is aerial bombardment and then go in on foot. And what this is about is everyone's playing their cards a little more cleverly. You have to be clever. You're a human being. You have wits up there in your head. You have to be smart, and then you have a heart in your chest, and you have this kind of inner chi or whatever, this energy, nervous system that tells you how to do the best you can when you take an action. You can do two things. You can screw in a bulb in two different, and you know how hard that is? It's not that hard. But if you do it with focus, it's going to go in a little different. It's hard to explain it. But that's what we were talking about. That's what I'm trying to talk about. I'm talking about how when you're doing even a holy war like this, when it's a war with focus and intention, and it's got this thing that, we're going to take this right upon us the best way possible, then you have to tread a little carefully. And I think that's what's going on with the Shiites. They're also thinking, well, if we did this, like, you start with absolute bloodshed and you kill children, innocents that are killed, it's hard to go and stand by that operation, and they weren't in on it. You can tell clearly they were not in on it.